Hey everybody, welcome to Monday Night Live. So glad that you're all joining me tonight as we talk about taking ownership of your business and finding success yet this month and the months to come. So if you do not know me, my name is Abby Taylor. I'm a Sapphire brand ambassador here on our team and have been actively building my business now for over 6.5 years. So I'd say that I've been around the block a time or two in relation to closing out a month strong. So I'm feeling very equipped to bring you guys my best tonight. I encourage you guys to sit down, get a pencil, get your Remarkable, your computer, whatever you're going to take notes on. Guys, be present on this call, engage in the chat here in Zoom, and just remember that whatever you guys put into these weekly calls is going to be what you can expect to take from the calls. Okay. So here's the thing. So many people start out the month strong with big goals, but it's those who actually learn how to finish strong that close out the month successfully, regardless of how the actual first part of the month went. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys are feeling like I am, but as my team was closing out this free reset, it kind of felt like it was the end of the month. But surprise, we get 10 more days this month. It's like bonus days. Okay, so you guys still have 10 days, a third of a month, to close out with sales and deals to grow your teams and your impact and your paycheck. So that is a gift. But here's the thing, you guys, this is up to you. How you want to close and finish the month is up to you and only you, because this is your business, your team, and your paycheck. So I want you guys to really take a second to take full ownership of your business and where it's at, because you're the only one that can actually stay stuck or move your business forward. So whatever you guys decide to do in these next 10 days is up to you. Now, I suggest that you do take my advice tonight, but again, it's going to be up to you. So I want to start off with some mindset because this really spoke to me, you guys, because mindset is a huge, huge part of what we do here. And so I pulled up two different lists and I want to speak through them. And I really want you guys to sit in it and listen and figure out which list can you most identify with. Because one list is going to be the unsuccessful beliefs and actions in regards to closing out a month strong. And one is going to be the successful beliefs and actions in relation to closing a month strong. Okay, so maybe you guys can relate with this. This is the first list, the unsuccessful list. It's already too late to make a difference. People don't want to hear from me this late in the month. I'll just wait until next month when I have more time to hit my goals. Are these stepping on anybody's toes yet? I've already reached out to everyone. There's no one left to follow up with. No one is responding, so there's no point in trying again. I don't want to come across as pushy by following up more than once. Other people are lucky to have motivated teams. Mine just isn't interested. I can't hit my goals unless something drastic happens. I'm too busy with life stuff right now. I'll catch up next month. And I don't know what to say, so I'll just avoid sending messages altogether. Could you guys relate with any of those thoughts? I think at one point in our journey, all of us have related with one or more of those thoughts. But those thoughts lead to hesitation. They lead typically to inactivity or self-sabotage and lack or no results. Now, I'm assuming you guys are here tonight because you want to learn how to have a successful business. So we're going to move to that category of thoughts. So here's the 10 thoughts of a successful person in relation to closing out the month strong. There's still time to make an impact. I'm going all in. People are looking for solutions, and I have exactly what they need. Finishing strong now sets me up for massive momentum next month. Every message I send brings me closer to my goals. The right people will respond when I show up with authenticity and confidence. Following up isn't being pushy, it's serving people who need what I offer. I am a leader. I can inspire my team by modeling consistency and belief. Goals are met with action, not excuses. I'm committed to doing my part. I think that one's my favorite. Two more. My time is valuable, and I use it wisely to focus on income producing activities. And lastly, I know exactly what to say because I'm speaking from the heart and with conviction. And I've also got ChatGPT. Had to add that little piece in. So, how does that set of beliefs make you guys feel? I want you to put it in the chat. As I was reading through that set of beliefs, how were you feeling? Motivated, maybe? Inspired? Ooh, yep, inspired. Excited, confident, powerful, accurate, hopeful, inspired. Yes, I love all these. So, this set of beliefs creates momentum, it creates energy, and it creates results. And I'm guessing that's what you guys are all after. So, what list are you guys living in right now? I think it's a really good question. Could you identify more with the first list or the second list? Maybe a little bit of both. But here's the good news, you guys. You don't have to stay stuck. You can change. So, even if you more naturally tend to be under the unsuccessful category with your thoughts, you can move and go to the next category, okay? So I'm gonna put these into some sort of Canva and I'll share it with you guys after the call. But I encourage you to print it off, to highlight, to underline, to really identify which thought maybe you're stuck with, or maybe which thought really, really empowers you. And I want to encourage you guys to read them every day as affirmations over yourself. Because again, mindset is not, I'm going to work on my mindset once a month. It is a daily choice. So it's a really, really important part of your business. Okay. It is not a waste of time. It's actually probably one of the best uses of your time. So, my first tip for you guys in regards to closing out a month strong or even starting a month strong is you got to check your mindset. So, get aligned with how successful people think. The next thing I have for you guys is you need to reconnect with your why. So, if you think about a bucket with some little holes drilled into it and you put water into your bucket, it's going to leak. And that's what happens with our vision, is our vision can leak. And so it's really important that we are taking time to refill our vision, to rebuild our belief, to reconnect with our why. And so just like daily or weekly mindset check-ins, this should be the same with your vision. So I want to ask you guys, why are you here? Why did you even start sharing in the first place? Sometimes we have to go back to that. What are you working for? What goals did you set this month? And why did you even set them in the first place? Reconnect with that vision, whether it's for financial freedom, more time with your family, or the joy of helping others with bettering their health. So have your why and your goals at the forefront. This is not something that you should be like, if your sponsor comes and says, hey, remind me of your why, you're not like paging through your notebook to try to remember what you wrote a year ago. Your why should be right here, and you should be able to speak it out at all times. If not, then you're not connected with your why. Okay? So you need to spend time there if you don't already, if you cannot share your why with anybody that asks you about it. So, how will you feel when you hit your goals? How will you have grown as a person? Who will you have impacted? How will you celebrate? What will it mean to you? So your why is the foundation of your business. It's what keeps you grounded when challenges arise, which we know that they will a lot, but it keeps you motivated when the excitement fades, because it will. You can't work your business off of your feelings. You work from a place of commitment, vision, and belief. Okay, so you've reconnected with your why, your mindset's in a healthy space. Let's talk about action, my favorite part. Because you guys, dreams don't work unless you do. The distance between where you are now and where you want to go is action. A strong vision will inspire you, but action will deliver that vision for you. So we need to get an action plan. So we're going to go back to the 4 pillars here a second, because guys, sometimes we need to go back to the basics, and that's okay. But the 4 pillars: recruiting, retaining, duplicating, and leading. In order to grow a thriving, successful business here with Plexus, you need to be proficient or master all 4 pillars. So many of us started here with zero knowledge and experience in network marketing. So the good news is this skill set can be learned and mastered. So we're all a constant work in progress, but it's something that you guys can absolutely be growing in, and it can be done. So breaking that down, what it basically means is number one, you're bringing in new people to your team every single month. Number two, you're plugging people into your customer care system and helping them love their products. Okay. Number three, you're helping them grab their +1 and earn their first BBB, better business, or no, business builder bonus. Is there another BBB? Yeah. And to ensure that they get as many results as possible with that accountability, and then helping the ones who want to go beyond the +1, right? They want to welcome more people to their team. They want to make more income. You're going to help them go silver and beyond. Okay, so at this point, number 4, you're now learning how to best lead your team. You're coaching customers to success. You're training up and coaching your new business builders. You're troubleshooting. You're teaching. You're challenging people's thoughts. You're encouraging. You're equipping. What an amazing opportunity, you guys. The ability to make such a positive impact on so many lives, you guys, it truly is incredible. And I'm so proud of every single one of you that are on this call tonight, because it's a big deal. And so you're growing yourself personally and professionally so that you can best lead your team. And as you grow, your capacity to lead and serve and build long-term success expands, because a thriving business is always rooted in a growing you. You've got to grow as a person so your team, your leaders, your paycheck, your impact can all grow too. They're directly connected. So have a clear game plan. That's essential to ensure that you're giving time and energy to all 4 pillars in your business, especially recruiting. This is the first step to having a thriving team, and you cannot serve customers and you cannot help lead business builders if you're not bringing new people into your team, period. So some of you just need to simply go back to recruiting and focus there for a while, and that's okay. Okay. Next. So you guys have taken ownership of setting up your mindset for your business for success. You've taken ownership of reconnecting with your why. And now let's talk about taking ownership in regards to good business practices. So my tip here for you guys is stay organized with your IPA. Bottom line, I worked my business like the first 2 years by just scrolling for like 10 minutes back down Messenger, and Christina did this too. But we didn't really have systems, and so we would just scroll until, we found someone to message or someone we had to follow up with. And I'm sure they told me 100 times I needed to create systems, and I just didn't listen. So I wasted a lot of time. I also prided myself with just keeping all the information up here. I could remember everything, everybody's name, blah, 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 blah. But people fall through the cracks. And also you feel very overwhelmed if you're trying to remember all the things in your head. So you need to get things on paper. You need to have a system. You need to stay organized. That could be a written calendar. It could be an app. It could be a calendar on your phone. It could be a planner. But you need to get a system to keep track of the work that you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to be spinning your wheels. So keep track of your conversations. Who are you reaching out to with a new message? Who are you talking to for the first time about Plexus? And here's the kicker. How many messages are you sending? And what are they responding with? This is relatively new to me. I kind of just would say, this is how many people I sent messages to, but I didn't really track what responses I was getting. And you guys will tell you this has been a game changer, because I can now work off of facts versus feelings. Have you guys ever said, just nobody's responding? Everybody's quiet. Nobody wants to join. Those are all based off of feelings versus facts. But if you actually go back to the facts of, hey, I did send out 10 and I got 1 response, I'm actually within the normal ratio. 1 in 10 will respond, 10% response rate, right? So start tracking what you're doing, how much of it you're doing, and what sort of responses you're getting. That is called working your business like a business owner. Okay, so that will help you keep on track. And then who are you following up with? We know that fortune is in the follow-up. And remember, it takes 8 to 12 follow-ups to close a sale. That is normal. So who didn't respond to your last message? It's time to follow up. Who told you in the last 30 to 60 days it wasn't the right timing? It's time to follow up. Who are you in a current convo with, but it went quiet? It's time to follow up. So you guys will want to make sure that you have a full funnel. So if you guys imagine your funnel in your kitchen, some of you have one. This is our recruiting funnel. We want to constantly be bringing people into the funnel and working them through. So anytime that you reach out to a new person, they go into the funnel, and if they say yes to hearing more, you're going to start working them through the funnel, right? You're going to do the whole recruiting process. You're going to get to know them, ask them about their health goals, bring in a tool, a video, a testimonial, both, work through objections potentially, and then close. And when they join your team, they come out of the funnel. Okay, now the people that are still in your funnel are the ones you need to continue to follow up with and add value as you're following up. This is not the same follow-up 8 times in a row. This is varying your follow-ups, bringing an invite, bringing a tool, offering a sample, right? Asking good questions. And so then when people respond, if they're a no, they come out of your funnel, set them out maybe 6 months later. If they say yes, you work them to close. If they don't respond, you keep following up with them. But it's this continuous cycle of making sure you're bringing enough people into your funnel so you can bring enough people out of your funnel. And so you have a constantly growing, healthy team. All right. Okay, so now when somebody joins your team, your job is not done. You move them from the recruiting funnel and plug them into your customer care system. Guys, this is the second pillar in our business, and having systems, again, will save you time and energy. It might feel like you're slowing down to speed up, but it's normal and it's necessary to create that sustainable growing business. Now, I'm not going to talk about customer care because I got more things to talk about, but Hannah Wolf did a fantastic call 2 weeks ago on providing stellar customer care. So go watch that and go learn and go apply it. Because if you are losing people as fast as you're gaining them, if you are not having people sharing with anybody else, if you're not having good conversations with customers, if people are not getting results, it's a gap in your business. And you're going to have to go figure it out. And this is where the ownership piece comes, right? Some of you will leave this call tonight and you'd be like, dang, I need to go work on ABC. Some of you will leave this call and be like, that was nice. And then you go back to your normal stuff. And guess what? You will continue to stay stuck and not move forward, unfortunately. So you got to take ownership and just know that, again, we're all growing in certain areas. Know what it is for you and be willing to go and make some changes. So go watch Hannah's call. Now, that's pillar 2. Pillar 3 is a duplication pillar. And Christina Williams did a fantastic call last week on how to get people sharing, how to grow your team, how to use the +1 system. Again, if you're not getting +1s, if you're not creating silvers, if you're not creating business builders, that is a gap. Go watch her video and she will show you exactly what to go and do to get results in that area. Okay, so now I want to quickly shift gears, you guys, for the rest of the call, and I want to share my screen because now I want to talk to you guys specifically about how to end the month strong with some top tips. So, oh. All right, I hope you guys can see that. Someone unmute if you can't, because I can't see any of you. All right, so end of the month top tips. So number 1, check your posture. Your energy sets the tone. Your boldness and confidence sets the tone. Your focus on serving others, it sets the tone. Okay, what can you be doing to build your energy levels? I can't see the chat, but if you guys have some ideas on what helps you build your confidence, your belief, your energy levels, throw some ideas in there. You guys can look at those. But what builds my energy levels? I would say definitely connecting with my why. I would say also like making sure I'm moving my body, getting exercise, I'm in a healthy mindset. I'm connecting with my goals again, what I'm really motivated by, what's exciting me, what's that next goal that I'm working towards. Those are all things that build my energy. I think also thinking about my next business builder, that creates a lot of energy for me. So where does your posture show up in your business, in your messaging to new friends, in your conversations with prospects, in your posts, in your stories, on social media, even in your team chats? It shows up everywhere. So make sure you guys are checking your posture each day as you're showing up to work your business like a diamond. Next one is stay in your own lane. This is a business, this is your business, and these are your goals. So don't be distracted by what others are doing. The comparison trap will keep you stuck. Ask me how I know. Stay in tune with what you are doing, the actions you are taking, the game plan you have set for yourself. Stay focused, head down. The month isn't over until it strikes 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. Guys, anything can happen. It really can. So believe that, receive it, and keep picking up your shovel. You just don't know when you're going to strike gold. I love that backyard gold brick analogy. And then just know your next win can be absolutely right around the corner. Here's a big one, guys, managing your time well. And many of you will, again, not take ownership here, unfortunately, and just continue to do your thing, but eventually it will catch up to you. So it's really important to focus on being productive, not just busy. A lot of us can say, I'm so busy, I have so much going on. But what are you actually producing with the things that you're busy with? So you will never actually find time for anything. You know, people say, oh, I'll find time for it. If you want time, you must make it. So it's really all about what your priorities are. Show me your calendar and I'll show you success. I know Brittany has shared that before, but basically, you know, you open up your calendar, there's nothing in there. You open up your calendar and there's, your customer care check-ins, and you have a sip and see planned for March, and you're helping this person with their detox, and you're meeting with this business builder, and you're taking this course and reading this book. That's going to be the amount of success that you experience. Focus on your IPA. Ask yourself, is this task helping me connect, follow up, or close? If not, move it to later or after month end. Block out times to do your IPA and use a timer to stay focused. That's a big one. Set your end of month deadline sooner than the very end of the month to avoid last minute chaos. Anybody experienced the last minute chaos? I know I have. You know, trying to sign up that person 7 minutes before the deadline. Let's not do that. That's stressful. Remind yourself that urgency creates action, but panic leads to paralysis. So I can't see the last phrase there. I have no idea what it says. So you guys will have to read that on your own. All right, next, you don't need a sale to get people to join you. Our products are worth every single penny. People will absolutely be willing to invest $5 a day if the value of their life change has been built enough. Are you building the value of products for people? Your belief in the products pours over into your conversations, so make sure that your belief is high. And, you know, although we don't need a sale to join people, when Plexus does give us a sale, which is pretty darn amazing, then you should be running with it. You should be running with the sale for the next 10 days because Plexus just said, hey, your new join can enroll with a Triplex 60 and a bag of active of their choice. And then, hey, we're going to give them a free variety pack of active. That is incredible. Everybody needs active. Everybody needs a triplex. So you're going to be running with this sale for the next 10 days. It is amazing. So here are some follow-up ideas. I'm not going to read through these because we're almost at time. Take a screenshot. I think they're pretty good. But one is tour about the promo, the active and the triplex. One is a message that you can be using to respond to people who are watching your stories. Watch who's watching your post, liking your post, commenting on your post, watching your stories, reach out to everybody. And one is, I kind of like the third one. I typed in to chat to share with me a red personality message idea. So you can say, share a yellow personality, red, blue, green for whoever you're prospecting. And I thought that was really cool. So screenshot these, check these out, tweak them, and use them as you're following up strong here with the end of the month. All right, last is creating urgency. So people act when there's a reason to act now. So follow up like a professional and do it often, especially at the end of the month. Really quick story. My most recent join, I had been following up with her a lot over the last few months. And finally at the last night, Saturday night, I was like, hey, Katie, tell me where you're at with the free reset. What are you thinking? and went back and forth, kind of addressed her hesitations. We picked out active and she got started. Okay, so sometimes just a real short and sweet last minute, day of message is all you need to do to follow up one more time to get the sale. Okay. Do they know why it's better to start now rather than later? Do they know what they're going to be missing out on if they choose to wait? Social media is a great place to create urgency. 3 days left. I've got 2 spots left. People don't want to miss out, right? FOMO. Spring will be here before you know it. Why not get a head start on your blank, energy, weight loss? And then sharing wins from new product users or happy product users or people that just did the 3-day reset. Sarah just joined me and now this is what she's experiencing. It makes people curious. Be confident. We're helping people take control of their health. Let's get you started too. Have them join what we're doing here. All right, wrapping up. You get to decide how this month ends, but everything you do for the next 10 days does play a role in how you will start out March, which March is going to be amazing. And also in the success you see in the next 30 to 60 days. So imagine how you'll feel to know that you gave it everything you had, regardless of the outcome, and knowing that you are planting seeds which will eventually be harvested. That is what creates belief and momentum for the next month and the months to come. So I want to challenge you guys to be bold, serve others fully, show up each day with a commitment to work this like a true business owner, and watch and see what happens to your team and your paycheck. Oh, where's the record?